Good morning, students. How are you? I'm fine. I hope you are enjoying in your house. So today I want to say something to you. Okay, I have some colors. Can you watch it? Yes, isn't it? So how many colors are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So one color bottle cost 5 rupees. Okay. So can you say how much the total cost? So you can easily say that one bottle cost 5 rupees. So 6 bottle cost 5 into 6. 5 6 are 30. So this is easy. You know tables, so you can multiply and say. So we very well know that multiplication is a repeated addition. Fine. Today we are going to see multiplication, properties of multiplication. We are going to see properties of multiplication. So first property is, when a number is multiplied by 1, the product is the number itself. When a number is multiplied by 1, the product is the number itself. Say a number 2431 into 1, that is equal to the same number itself, 2431. If I say a bigger number, say 56,631 into 1. So when in a bigger number also, when you multiply it by 1, you get the same number itself, 56,631. So next property is, when any number is multiplied by 0, the product is always 0. So a number, say 621 into 0, its answer is 0. I repeat, when any number is multiplied by 0, the product is always 0. Say a bigger number. If it is a bigger number, say 66,432. So when it is multiplied by 0, you get 0. Yes, fine. So with connecting the first property and the second property, there is in your book, page number 49, there is one example. Say 5,467 into 1 into 0 is equal to dash. Okay, so the first property, you know that 5,467 into 1 is answer is the number itself. So 5,667. So 5,467 into 1 is equal to 5,467. Then again you are multiplying it with 0. So what will happen? 5,467 into 0. Any number you multiply with 0, you will get 0. So answer is 0. So you can write in the answer as 0. Okay, fine. The next property is, a change in the order of the two numbers does not change the product of the two numbers. This property is called as commutative property of multiplication. You understand? The order of two numbers. Say I am going to write some number. Okay, write 6 into 5. Okay, 6 into 5, answer is what? 6 5s are 30. Now I am going to change the order. So that is 5 into 6. That is equal to 30. So when you change the order also, the answer will be the same. So again I repeat, the change in the order of two numbers does not change the product of the two numbers. This property is called as commutative property. Next property. A change in the grouping of three numbers does not change the product of the three numbers. Okay, now we are going to see three numbers. A change in a grouping of three numbers does not change the product of the three numbers. So now consider 8 into 6 into 5. Okay dear. Again I am writing the same order, 8 into 6 into 5. First what I am going to do is, here see what is the word? Grouping. So now I am grouping 8 into 6. Okay, and here I am going to group 6 into 5. Is it clear? So when you group 8 into 6, 8 5 is what? 8 6 are 48. 8 6 are 48 into 5. Here this will happen 6 into 5. This is what? 6 5s are 30, which is multiplied by 8. Okay, so 8 5s are 40, 0 4, 8 5s, 5 4s are 20, 20 plus 4, 24. Here again 0, 8 4s are, 8 3s are 20. So the answer is 240. Over here also 240. Here also when you change the group also, the answer will be 240. So a change in the grouping of three numbers does not change the product of the three numbers. So now we are going to see the distributive property. Okay, I'll explain you. If you have a birthday, what will you do? You'll bring chocolates, isn't it? And what will you do? You'll keep it in your hand? No, isn't it? You'll go and distribute to your friends, isn't it? To each one you'll give two like that, you'll distribute. Like that, we are going to do something regarding to that. So, this 32 can be written as 30 plus 2. Okay. And I am grouping that. Okay, I put bracket into 12. Okay. Now, what I am going to do is, I am going to take this 12 multiplied with 30 first. 30 multiplied by 12. Then I take the addition symbol here. Again, I distribute this 12 multiplied by 2. So, 2 into 12. Is it clear? Then what I'll do? I'll multiply this, isn't it? So when you multiply, 12 into 0 is 0, 12 3s are 36. Okay, plus 12 2s are 24. Okay, now you can add 360 plus 24, that is equal to 384. So this property is said to be a distributive property of multiplication over addition. Is it clear? So shall we do one more sum so that you will be very easily you can understand this. So an easy number you can take, say 24 into 9. Okay, so 24 can be splitted as 20 plus 4. Okay, and close the bracket into 9. Okay, next what you will do? You will distribute, isn't it? So 20 into 9, put the operation as addition symbol, and 4 into 9. Okay dear. Then what will you do? You'll multiply, isn't it? When you multiply with 0, you'll get the number 0. 9 2s are 18. Plus 9 fours are 36. Then you add, what do you get? 6, 8 plus 3, 11, then 2. So 260. Okay. I have taught you all the properties. Now you can take the page number 51, exercise 3.1. The first Roman letter and second Roman letter can be done with the help of these properties. Okay dear. Now I am going to teach you multiplication by tens, hundreds and thousands. Okay. So first 65 into 10 is given, right? So 65 into 10. In this, first what you have to do is you ignore the 0. Okay, if you ignore 0, what is the number left? Is 1. So first you multiply 65 into 1. That is what 65 into 1 is 65. Okay. Then simply add 0 behind that number, behind the product. So what do you get? 65 is there. 65 into 1 is equal to 65. Just simply add 0 on behind it. So what do you get? 650. Now you are going to tell me a simple number. I am going to say a number. You come behind me. Okay. So 25 into 10. Okay, what we have to do first? You ignore 0. So 25 into 1 is equal to 25. Okay, next step what you have to do? Just simply add 0 to it. So 25 into 1 is 25. Just simply add 0. So answer is 250. So instead of multiplying, you can write 25 into 10 is 250. The same wise can you say with the 25 into 100. So for 100 also, what you have to do? You have to ignore the 2 zeros. Understand? So if you ignore 2 zeros, what will be left? 1 only. So 25 into 1 is 25. Okay. Then what we have to do? Write 25 and add 2 zeros behind the product. This is easy, right? So now I will say one number, you come behind me. Okay. So 35 into 100. Okay. First what you have to do? 35. Ignore 2 zeros. 35 into 1 is equal to 35. Then what you have to do? Write 35 and add 2 zeros behind it. That's all. Now I am going to next now. Now you are going to say, okay. So 83. Very good. 83 into, what do you have to do? Ignore all 3 zeros. So 1 only will be there. So 83 into 1 is 83. Then what you have to do? 83, write 83 and add how many zeros? 3 zeros. Very good. So that is the answer. Okay. So this is an easy way of multiplying 10, 100 and 1000. I hope that everybody can understand this. Now what we are going to do is next is multiply 145 by 20. This is also how to do very easily. Okay. So first what we have to do is 145, multiply 145 by 20. 145 into 20, write like this. After that you split this 20 in terms of 10 like this. So 145 into 20 is 2 into 10 is 20. Am I right? Fine. Now you are going to group it. 145 into 2. Okay. So first you group it. Then what you are going to do is just multiply this number alone. So 5 2s are 10, 0 carry over 1, 4 2s are 8 plus 1, 9, 2 1s are 2. That's all. Next what step? Into this step. Is it clear? So next step, what we are going to do is, you know that the same way what we did here, the same way we are going to do. So what is that? First 290 into 1 is 290. Then add the 0. That's all. This is the answer. How easy, isn't it? So we can try many numbers with this. So now we are going to see multiplication using expanded notation method. Okay. The word expanded, you have already come across expanded. Now simply say I want to expand 532. So how will you expand? This is ones, tens and hundreds, isn't it? So 500 plus 30 plus 2. Is it clear? You have expanded like that. So same thing, can you expand this 115? Yes, come along with me. 100 plus 10 plus 5. Good. So you can close the bracket, multiplied by 3. Now you are going to use the distributive property in this. You are going to distribute this 3 to all the 3. Okay. Your 3 friends are here. So you are going to give 3 chocolate to them. Imagine like that. So you give this 3 with 3 and first 100 into 3. Okay. Use the operation plus. Is it clear? First step is clear. 3 you are going to multiply with 3 and the next operation is plus. Next what you are going to do? Take 10 and write it. Then put the symbol, multiplication symbol and 3. Next operation is what? Plus. Very good. Next you are going to do plus operation. So 3 into 5. You are going to write 5 into 3. Okay dear. That's all. First step has finished. Second step has finished. Now you are going to multiply 100 into 3 is what? 300. Plus 10 into 3 is 30. Plus 5 into 3 is 13. Good. Now you can add in your mind itself. 300 plus 30 is 330. Plus 15 is 345. If people find difficult, you can write it and you can add it. So 300 plus 30 plus 15. Is it clear here? So you get 5. 3 plus 1 is 4 and 3. So the answer is correct, 345. Is it clear? So I will give you one number. You come along with me to add this. Okay. So 232 into 5. Okay. Now you are going to say, I am going to write. So it is what is number? 232. First what we have to do? Expand. Good. So if you expand, what do you get? 200 plus 30 plus 2. Good. So that into what you are going to do? Multiply 5. So next what you are going to do? You are going to distribute this 5 here. So what do you get? 200 into 5. Then operation is plus. Then 30 into 5. Good. Then operation is plus. Then 5 into 2 into 5. Good. Next what you are going to do? 200 into 5. So what I have already said, you have to multiply the main number followed by the 2 zeros. So what do you get? 5 2s are 10. Then to add 2 zeros. Good. Then what do you have to do? Here also same thing. 5 3s are 15. Add the 0. Plus 5 2s are 10. So if you are good in mind maths, you can easily add it up. 1000 plus 150, 1150 plus 10 is 1160. If you feel difficult, you just add and see. 0 6 1 1. Good. So you can easily understand this, I hope. You can take the page number 51, right? The Roman letter 3, you can do it easily by this method. So page number 51. I hope you enjoyed my class. I hope that you can understand this. We'll meet in the next section. Thank you.